Hello everyone, welcome back. Ganpati Bappa Moria, Mangalmurti Moria. I hope everyone had a really good time during the Ganeshotsav festival, and it was a festival of prosperity. It was a festival of enjoyment, spiritual awakening for some, and time to take a break for people like me. So today I thought of reviewing one of the products that I bought recently, kind of couple of months ago, and I have also used them for some time, and I thought it would be a good idea to post a review about them, about that product, not them. Those are Happy Speed VALOR boots. Pretty, aren't they? Okay. uh, as you can see, they are pretty tall. They provide good amount of shin protection. The first thing I would like to mention about them is that they are C level 2 certified. They cost me around like 17,000 rupees. uh, they were sold on CustomElements by Happy Speed. I think now they have also posted to other online stores which sell motorcycle riding gears. So I have ridden like around 500 kilometers in them. The reason I wanted to post this review is because I didn't get a proper detailed ownership review about them until now. It might have been posted, but I was not able to find it. And usually that's what I do if I'm not able to find an online review of a product on YouTube or some other digital online channel. Uh, we become kind of helpless because we don't know uh, how does it feel to wear them and what's the actual feedback that riders like us would like to give about them. So first of all, they are amazing. They are extremely comfortable right from the time I started wearing them. Now, if you are not used to wearing riding boots, you should take it with a pinch of salt, because riding boots are meant for safety. They are not meant for comfort. But Happy Speed has done a great job, I believe, in also considering the comfort that should come with any thing that you are wearing on your body, right? So these come in two colors. One is this desert brown color, and I think the other is a black color. I got this one. I usually go for items that are colored black, but this time I thought I wanted to try something different, so I got these one. Well, they do look good. Uh, they do look good. I'm not saying that about me. These boots really go well with your entire attire. It doesn't matter even if you're wearing a riding jacket or riding pants. Even if you wear just these boots, they look good, and they uh, attract a lot of attention. That goes without saying if you're not wearing a riding gear. Okay. uh, yeah. So about comfort, as I said, while riding I didn't notice any discomfort at all. However, if you are using riding boots for the first time, you should note that uh, these are meant for safety. They are not made for comfort. Okay. But I think the companies or the manufacturers are also focusing on the comfort part. Previously, riding boots used to have steel toes protectors over here, but I think that era has passed, because steel, when it's crushed or if when it takes an impact, there is a possibility that it gets bent, and the problem is it stays that way. Okay, so it might crush your toes. So they have introduced TPU material, so it's kind of a plastic. So it's like when on impact it goes down and it comes back up, right? So it has that tendency to push back. So that's how, like, even if it does hurt you on an impact, it will just come back, and this, it won't be like the steel toe. But you should also think about, like, if there is some mishappening which is at such an intensity that the steel toe protector gets crushed, then you can just imagine the intensity of that incident. I don't think there will be much left, but still, I think the TPU is a much better option in that case. Okay. Also, this has a gear shifter protector. So when you are shifting gears, it has it on both sides. The gears are just on one side, but maybe it gives a symmetrical look for the boots. That's why they have provided it. And overall, it's a good looking boot. They You cannot like walk a lot of long distances on this, but I think they are fine. If you can see, I will just open these up, and you can see this. There is this on the shin. There is this particular form of construction that they have done. So this is specially for you to bend your feet a little bit, so like this. And the similar construction has been done on the back side as well, so this aids a little bit in walking. Also, you can see there is this reflective panel, so this is for safety, so the vehicles that are coming behind you, they can easily spot you, and these are very shiny. Apart from that, you should know that riding boot is meant for safety, but these are kind of adventure boots. I believe motocross boots are the safest one, but these adventure boots, these are touring boots, they are made for comfortable touring. uh, One of the drawbacks, I don't know, I would call it a drawback or not, but usually adventure boots are designed for moderate protection, I believe, because the motocross boots, if I am not wrong, I am not an expert on this, but I am expecting that the motocross boots, they don't bend in this direction, right? So these bend in this direction, which is like kind of a drawback, I would say. Or it's not really a drawback, but it's never a feature of an adventure boot. But this is something that you should consider if safety is your priority. I i believe motocross boots don't have such uh, ease of bending, right? And believe me, I have bent my foot a couple of times, but it was not intense, and not while I was riding, but while I was walking. Actually, when I was climbing, descending down the staircase. So that's when, but it wasn't much. And if I try to open it up, these they have provided three buckles on this side. Uh, so you can just fix them, and they get fitted very easily and in a very solid way. You don't really need to worry about them coming off. Even this velcro they have provided, it is pretty strong, so that even if I think even if these buckles are not there, this velcro enough is enough to hold it off. But I think velcro has a tendency to lose its stickiness after a while, so I think buckle should be there. Yeah. uh, Another thing I noticed that this buckles, these are sewed onto the boot. Now here, if you see, there is this particular piece of plastic, or some, I think it is somewhat kind of a plastic that is sewn onto this boot. And I noticed that this buckle is sewed on this plastic. And first I thought like these buckles are just sewed on the leather, but I did some inspection, and I felt there is something at the back, or like inside this leather. So basically, between the cushion inside and this leather outside, there is one more piece of plastic or some kind of holder in which these screws are fitted. So I thought if this is just screwed into the leather, it would easily come off, but no, that's not the case. This will stay for a long time, I believe. And these are girth adjusters. So there is this micrometric scale on this, so you can adjust it as per your fitting. So it just like it goes in and it can come out as per your requirement. And all three adjusters are like completely removable easily, and they are easily fittable as well. And don't worry, they will not come off just like that. You need to hold it like this in a particular direction and then pull it, only then it will come off, else it won't. And yeah, another thing that I wanted to tell you about these boots is that they are waterproof. So that is a huge point for me. uh, I think I buckled it in the wrong place. It should have been over here. Yeah. So about the waterproofing, that was a pretty important feature for me because I feel disgusted when my feet get wet when I am riding or any time of the day. So the reason is when I'm riding and at that time my feet get wet, it's not the rainwater that I am worried about. That is, I'm fine with getting wet, but I don't like uh, the water on the road that splashes while you are riding, or when an oncoming vehicle splashes it on you, or if you go through a puddle. So at that time, there is a good possibility that the water splashes onto you, on your shoes, on your boots, and it gets wet. I mean, the inside gets wet, and there is all types of things on roads, right? Horse shit, bullshit, dog shit, man shit, everything is there. And that's the thing I feel very disgusted about. So that's the reason I want my feet to be protected from getting wet. That's the only reason. Else, I don't mind getting wet in the rain. I love it. I love riding in the rains. Okay. And just to let you know, while we are talking about waterproofing, this has a certain membrane inside it that is the leather itself is not waterproof. Okay, they sew a membrane. There is a layer, a waterproof layer, and if you see this, you see this height. So this boot is waterproof only from the sole up to this particular height. Okay, if the water goes, the water level goes above this, uh, it will definitely enter your boot and your feet might get wet even if this is closed. Okay, now I had contacted, I believe his name was Wasim, from Happy Speed, and he told me that they had done like a 1 hour test for waterproofing. They had dipped this boot inside a bucket for almost 1 hour, and that's how much it can sustain. I think 1 hour is a pretty long time. Now you may say like you ride in rains for hours and hours and hours, but come on, while you're riding in the rain, it's not raining all the time, right? There are just patches while it is raining, maybe maximum 15-minute, 20-minute patch while it is raining. And even if it is raining continuously, it's not that heavy. If it's that heavy, I suggest you don't ride. Okay, because everything gets affected, the grip, your visibility, uh, the other people driving and riding on the roads, it's pretty unsafe. So, and yeah, the insides, it is a very soft cushion, I would say, and it's a very good, it feels plush. There is a lot of uh, space for breathability because this is a padded thing, some foam kind of thing, foam cushion. And while your feet is in it, I didn't feel wet or damp inside. So I think there is a good breathability. I don't know where it breathes from, but I didn't feel any discomfort. I think there is just so much surface that your feet just can't sweat enough, I guess. And I was riding in the rains. I was riding to Amruteshwar temple from, so it's somewhere ahead of, a little bit ahead of Bandardara. And I was riding from Virar. I was wearing these boots. So it was almost like maybe 225 kilometers, somewhere in that range, one side. It was raining nice, it was raining heavily, and not a drop of water entered my boot. Kondhalkar, who was riding with me, unfortunately his feet got wet because he wasn't using a waterproof boot while riding on his TVS Apache RR 310. uh, yeah, that's his baby pani gale. Okay, coming back, if you notice, my boot are kind of clean right now. So it's not because I have unboxed them right now. I have cleaned them just a while ago. So that's why I thought it is a good time to review them to you guys. One thing I wanted to mention, since there is a TPU protector at the front for your toes, uh, what happens is, if you are not used to a riding boot, it might get a bit uncomfortable, because normally if you are using other types of shoes, you may know, like the your toes tend to get like this. Okay, now because there is a TPU protector inside, your toes do get a bit like this. If you are not used to wearing boots, that's something you should consider if you are thinking about buying a riding boot. Uh, I previously, before this, I still have the Clan riding boots, the waterproof version. So those are like when they had first released. I got them, I think, a couple of years back, and they are absolutely comfortable. I don't have a problem with them, but they are just ankle length, and I wanted a complete tall boot, calf boot. So that's why I got this. In that boot, I didn't have a TPU, sorry, a toe protector. I mean, there was a protector, but it was just uh, at this section. It wasn't like a cup. It was just over here, and I think there was at the back side as well. I think there was one more, probably the ankles. Yeah, if one you can see, there is a certain portion that has been raised up, a circular portion. So this is kind of protection for your ankle. It is, I don't know if it is hard, it is soft, but it is a padded protection, and I think that's kind of um, enough or not, I don't know, but they have considered it. Okay, and usually I think if you are falling from your motorcycle, or unfortunately if you crash, uh, most of the time you are going to crash on the outer side, so this side needs a lot of protection. This side, I think, compared to the other side, this side is okay. Yeah, I mean, the probability of you getting impacted on this side is less, okay, compared to the other side. Compared to the other side, don't forget that, right? And they have a good shin protection. Uh, this is like a TPU injected shin protection. That's the term they have used. It's not very strong. I mean, it is flexible, but I believe it has some capability to absorb impact. Okay, and they have, I think they have used some good quality sole, because it didn't pain me at all while I was riding. It didn't cause any pain to me or discomfort to me. Okay, uh, yeah, and its grip is also decent. Mm, like I didn't feel at any point of time that I am losing grip while I was walking or anything. Yeah, unless you are walking on extremely smooth surfaces. It's not like it loses grip, but if you on smooth surfaces, there is a good chance, if you are wearing anything, doesn't matter. Good chance that your foot might slip. And they have been serving me pretty well. I didn't. get the opportunity to go on long rides. I did plan, but unfortunately, the region I was planning to travel, it has some natural calamities like floods and landslides. So I have postponed my plan. Yeah. Another thing about this is that these are I tried them with riding pants, okay, and I tried them with Stealth Evo riding pants from Rynox. I didn't notice any problem, absolutely no problem. I had put, I had folded my pants inside of this boots, and it fit properly. I didn't have any problem. But when I was riding with my Tornado Pro pants, that's also from Rynox. I got them recently. Uh, I have been having some problem, like the protectors keep shifting towards my knee because they don't completely fit inside. Even if they fit, eventually they come out, and once they come out, they don't automatically go in. So I've been still trying to figure out a solution for that. So if you're getting not just this riding boot or any riding boot, just ensure that it goes properly with your entire riding gear. Okay, not just the looks, but the fit. Fit is what matters. And if you go to their website, happyspeed.life, they have put up more details. The main thing I got this is because they are C level 2 certified the entire boot. So I think that is something which is not easily available in India. I mean, it is available, but it's costly. 17,000. It is at 17,000. It is. I felt like it is a steal. Okay, that was about it. I think there is one more company, probably Raida or Solace, that gives C level 2 certified boots. I think I didn't know about them or at that point of time, but I don't feel sad about my choice. These are great boots. I love them, and I hope they will accompany me for many more rides in future. Okay, so that's about it, and that's the review for today. So let me know what you think about them. Let me know if you have any questions about them. You can get in touch with the Happy Spirit guys online. I contacted them via Instagram, and they replied promptly. I didn't have any communication issues. I think for the exchange or return, you can check on their website. I think they have a 2-day return policy. I mean, you need to raise the request 2 days after you have received the product, and obviously you need to follow all the other uh, points that they have mentioned in the policy. So that's about it. Let me know how you felt about it. Your feedback matters, and I'm going to post my other products that I use in the description. And if you think I should review them as well, if you are not able to find any information about them online or offline, let me know, and I will try to review them as well. आणि प्लीज कोणी चावी नका देऊ, ठीक आहे. So that's all for today. बाय. गणपती बाप्पा मोरया. पुढच्या वर्षी लवकर या.